This is the 26th Taiku in Talmud Bavli, the Babylonian Talmud. Taiku is an unresolved or unanswered question, and it remains unanswered or unresolved until the coming of Messiah. And Elijah the prophet comes to herald the Messiah, and we have our questions answered. This is the 26th question, 26th Taiku, that is, because some Taikus have multiple questions within one Taiku. But it's the 26th Taiku in Talmud Bavli is found on page 46b. Eiruvin 46b. I'm going to start with the words Rav Yaakov Bar Idi actually, I'm going to start with the words Umina Temara Dishnei Lan. The Gemara asks, actually I'm going to start from Rav Ashi Amar Itzrich. From Rav Ashi Amar Itzrich, if you're on Eiruvin 46b, it's from Rav Ashi Amar Itzrich. And there's more to it before that, but if you want to see what's before that, you can go look it up. It's a lot, and for time, I'm just keeping it a little bit shorter. So Rav Ashi Amar Itzrich Sal Kedaita Chamina Hanimil B'Shor Erev Aval B'Tchilas Erev Emalo. Rav Ashi said that Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi's need to issue two rulings can be explained in another manner. It is necessary for Rabbi Yehoshua ben Levi to inform us that the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri, as if he had said only that the halacha is in accordance with a lenient opinion with regard to an Erev, it could have entered your mind to say that this statement applies only with regard to the remnants of an Erev, meaning an Erev that had been properly established, where the concern is that it might subsequently have become invalid. But with regard to an initial Erev, meaning an Erev that is just being established and has not yet taken effect, you might have said that we should not rule leniently, and therefore it was necessary to issue both rulings. Umena Temur Deshanilan ben Shiure Rodrias Erov Litnan Amrava Yossi Bemed Devan Amorim Betchilas Erov Shiure Erov Afilu Kolshu. The Gemara asks, and from where do you say that we distinguish between the remnants of an Erev and an initial Erev? As we learned in the Mishnah, Rabbi Yossi said, in what case is this statement said that the sages stipulated that a fixed quantity of food is necessary for establishing an Erev? It is said with regard to an initial Erev, meaning when setting up an Erev for the first time. However, with regard to the remnants of an Erev, meaning on a subsequent Shabbat, when the measure may have become diminished, even a minimal amount suffices. And they said to establish an Erev for courtyards only after all the inhabitants of the city merge their alleyways and become like the inhabitants of a single courtyard, so that the law of Erev should not be forgotten by the children, who may not be aware of the arrangement that has been made with regard to the alleyways. Rabbi Yaakov ve'Rabbi Zrika amru halache keRabbi Akiva mechavero u'Rabbi Yossi mechaverav u'Chereb mechavero. Since the Gemara discussed the principles cited with regard to halachic decision making, it cites additional principles. Rabbi Yaakov and Rabbi Zrika said the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Akiva in disputes with any individual sage. And the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, even in disputes with other sages. And the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda Hanasi in disputes with any individual sage. L'mayel chesed Rabbi Yossi Omar Halochin Rabbi Chia bar Abba Amar Matin. But Rabbi Yossi, but Rabbi Chanina Amar Nir'in. The Gemara asks, with regard to what halacha do these principles apply, meaning to what degree are they binding? Rabbi Asi said, this is considered binding halacha. And Rabbi Chia bar Abba said, one is inclined towards such a ruling in cases where an individual asks but does not issue it as a public ruling in all cases. And Rabbi Yossi, son of Rabbi Chanina, said, it appears that one should rule this way, but it is not an established halacha that is considered binding with regard to issuing rulings. Kiveshon hazeh, amar Rabbi Yaakov Baridi, Rabbi Yochanan. See how long this is already? This would be much longer. So anyway, but Kiveshon hazeh, amar Rabbi Yaakov Baridi, Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yehuda, halacha ke Rabbi Yehuda. Rabbi Yehuda, Rabbi Yossi, halacha Rabbi Yossi, ve'en tzarich lomar Rabbi Meir, Rabbi Yossi, halacha Rabbi Yossi. Hashtem b'makom Rabbi Yehuda leisa, b'makom Rabbi Yossi mibayem. Rabbi Yaakov bar Idi said that Rabbi Yochanan said, in the case of a dispute between Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Yehuda, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda. In the case of a dispute between Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Yossi, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi. And needless to say, in the case of a dispute between Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Yossi, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi. And now, if in disputes with Rabbi Yehuda, the opinion of Rabbi Meir is not accepted as law, need it be stated that in disputes with Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Meir's opinion is rejected. Rabbi Yehuda's opinion is not accepted in disputes with Rabbi Yossi. Amar of Asi, Afani Lomed, Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Shimon, and Rabbi Yossi, Rabbi Abba, Rabbi Yochanan, Rabbi Yehuda, Rabbi Shimon, halacha ke Rabbi Yehuda. Hashta b'makom Rabbi Yehuda leita b'makom Rabbi Yossi b'aya. Rav Asi said, I also learned, based on the same principle, that in a dispute between Rabbi Yossi and Rabbi Shimon, the halacha is in accordance to the opinion of Rabbi Yossi. As Rabbi Abba said, that Rabbi Yochanan said, in cases of dispute between Rabbi Yehuda and Rabbi Shimon, the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda. Now, if where it is opposed by Rabbi Yehuda, the opinion of Rabbi Shimon is not accepted as law, where it is opposed by the opinion of Rabbi Yossi, with whom the halacha is in accordance against Rabbi Yehuda, it is necessary to say that the halacha is in accordance with the opinion of Rabbi Yossi. Ibai Lahu, they asked, and this is the 26th Taiku. Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Shimon, they want to know, in a dispute between Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Shimon, what is the halacha? Taiku. We don't know. In a dispute between Rabbi Meir and Rabbi Shimon, what is the halacha? We don't know. Taiku. It stands unresolved.